Hi, and welcome to section 4 of this course, where we will be learning about a really important side of every API development, which is testing and maintenance. In this section, we will talk about the basic use cases and techniques of unit testing, endpoint testing, and CI integration. In the first video, we will set up our IDE and CLI integration, so we will be able to launch our tests with one command or one click. Unit testing is, as the name implies, testing units of your code. A unit is usually a function, so in our case we will test functions in our unit tests. The Laravel framework provides helper functions for using the underlying PHPUnit framework. You can find the documentation on the official site. Open up your PHP store and let's set up testing. First, we will create the IDE integration. Click on the configurations and edit the configurations, add a new PHPUnit configuration, and then select the Defined in the configuration file radio button. Then check the Use Alternative configuration file, and then add your PHPUnit.xml. The PHPUnit.xml is in the root folder of your project folder. If you added the configuration path, you can apply it, and you can give a name it like, I don't know, Dingo test, and apply, and you can run it. The Laravel boilerplate includes basic tests, so you can test that your configuration is working. So now we've got a feature test and an example test. All the tests are green, so we are good to go. Our configuration is correct. Now, we need to create a CLI integration. Open up your terminal, and then create a new artisan command. This will be the test command. Now go to the app, console, commands, and test command. The signature will be just test. The description should be run PHPUnit tests. We need to set a time limit here. We will use 320 seconds. We will set the time limit. Now we will need to create a new process. We will use the Symfony process helper here. The PHPUnit binary is in the vendor/bin/PHPUnit. Now we need to provide the configuration file. We can just set phpunit.xml because the working directory will be correct. Now we need to set the working directory. This will be the base path of the project. Now we will set the timeout. And now we can run the process. We can provide a lambda function here, so we can write out the buffer of the command, so we can see the output in the command line. Okay, now good. And now we can test it out. And now we should run the command. We can run the command with the PHP artisan test command. Oops, we left out the directory separator. And now the tests run, so our configuration is correct. Now the default display settings are not that good for debugging, so we will install a pretty handler for the output. And we can do it by installing the PHPUnit result printer, which is the composer require code dungeon/PHPUnit result printer. Now install this package. Okay, now in order to use this package, go to the PHPUnit.xml and we will add the printer class. The printer class will be codedungeon/phpunit prettyResultPrinter/printer. Okay, now test it out. And now we can see what tests ran and what tests were successful.